Hey friends, welcome back. This is Ashley with Uncommon Roots Homestead, and this morning we're up early, because we're on our way to visit some friends in Arkansas. So we thought we'd take you along. To where? Arkansas?
Yeah. Mommy, I can get the pepperoni. Is Grandma at,
Doors in 5 minutes to exit 213B, I-24 West, I-40 West, Nashville.
All right, friends, so we have made it to our destination. Who's here? Some of you may have guessed. Come on, June. But we are in Arkansas visiting our sweet friends, Jill and Nathan, and their family at Whispering Willow Farm. So we got here a couple of hours ago, and it's just been such a sweet time of fellowship, and the kids have been playing, and Nathan made us a delicious dinner. And so I figured we have a little bit of sunlight left. I figured I would come and walk around Jill's garden a little bit while she's inside, and then I'll pop in there and let her say hello. But I know that, you know, some of you guys watch Jill and you've seen her garden and seen how beautiful it is. While we're here, I want to take you around their property a little bit more too, and kind of show you from my perspective what I see here. But first of all, her garden is stunning, just as beautiful as you would expect. Let me see if I can get a good look how gorgeous that is. She has so much amazing space, and the infrastructure that they've built here and the work that they've put into it is just absolutely phenomenal. Her trellises are perfect. I mean, I'm just thinking, like, I walk under this trellis and I'm like, it is perfectly square. They didn't skimp. They did the work here, and it looks amazing. All of her vegetables look so wonderful. Sometimes you can watch somebody and, you know, see their garden online or on Instagram, and you can kind of think like, I don't know, you don't know what it's like in real life. And I can say that Jill's garden is exactly as I expected it to be. It's gorgeous, it's full of life. You can tell how much love and care that she puts into this space. And I'm so happy that she's letting me share in that for the next couple of days. So we're gonna be here just hanging out with the family. Jill and I have a really exciting project coming up that we're gonna tell you guys about soon. But for now, we're just gonna fellowship, and I think we're gonna take some rabbits home. If you know Jill, you know she and Nathan have quite the rabbit operation here, and their rabbits are just absolutely adorable, and they've been grazing them on pasture, which is super cool to me. I don't know a ton about rabbits or rabbit care, but when Jill said, hey, we've got some that are about, you know, ready to either be processed or be breeders, do you want some? I mean, how can I say no? Look at how adorable these guys are. They're just so cute. So this is Jill's setup. So they've got them in, it's almost like a chicken tractor. I think they're calling it a rabbit trailer maybe, but it's a great setup. They actually put those slates there in the ground, the slats, the wooden slats, so that the rabbits won't dig under. So what's interesting to me, and something I didn't know before, is that, well, I guess I knew it, but I never thought about it. Rabbits dig, obviously. So when you have rabbits that you want on pasture, you have to figure out a way to kind of keep them enclosed because they'll just dig right out under whatever you kind of keep them in. So I think it's super smart that they've put those wooden slats there so that the rabbits can't actually dig, but they have access to that fresh grass. So anyways, very excited about them, and super cool to see them in real life. You know, we've never had rabbits on our farm. I mean, that's not something we've really gotten into or, you know, learned a ton about. So I'm super excited to get to start that journey and bring a piece of Whispering Willow Farm back to Uncommon Roots Homestead. Okay, so I'm just, you know, really quickly walking around, but I kind of walked you guys into her garden, but look how beautiful this is. Look at these zinnias. This setup is so cool to me. So she used this netting to support her zinnias. They would be straight. That's like a great option for anyone who's looking to do cut flowers. And everything just looks so good. I'm so impressed. Not that I expected any different. Obviously Jill's garden is wonderful. I want to show you the coolest thing that I think she has here on this property that, you know, I'm sad for her that she's leaving behind, even though she's on to a super exciting next adventure. Let me show you. Look at these blueberries. I mean, these bushes are just loaded. Okay, so, I mean, no exaggeration. These bushes have got to be 10 feet tall. She said they've been here for like 25 years. They're absolutely loaded with blueberries. I mean, how cool is this? So all I keep thinking about is the front of our property where we've got those 24 blueberry bushes. I mean, how amazing is that hedge going to be to protect us from that, you know, road on the other side? I think in my head, it always thought like a great idea. That's why we planted them. But I couldn't really envision what do blueberry bushes look like when they get that big. I mean, look at that. It's so impressive. Literally so much fruit. She said that they come out here in June, July, and they can just fill like 5-gallon buckets with blueberries. Like, just a ridiculous amount of fruit, which I'm so excited about. I can't wait to show you a little bit more of their property. We're really excited to get to spend the next couple days with Jill and Nathan and the girls. But let's go inside and see what Jill's doing. Hey, Jill!
Hey!
Do you want to go outside?
Yes.
All right, so I'm here.
Yes, we are so excited.
I know. So I showed you guys, you know, us driving here and us getting up really early this morning and kind of left a little bit of a cliffhanger there, but we're so excited to be here with Jill and her family. And I know I just walked you guys through the garden and kind of showed you some of my favorite things that I've found so far. But Jill, what are you most excited about this weekend? What do you want to show us while we're here in Arkansas?
Well, no, that's a good question.
Because I know everybody knows who you are.
I know. Okay, so that is so hard. There are some local places that really do community well. And so I think we're going to go there tomorrow, Bell Urban Farm being one of those that
super
just,
excited about that.
Like, source everything locally. Really just rally around us who sell produce or flowers or whatever that may look like. And so I'm really excited to show you some of the community that I have talked to you about for months.
Yeah,
you know, like to
I'm
be
so
able
excited.
to take you where I sell my produce and where I got started. And also, I'm just excited not so much to show you, but just to spend time encouraging you to continue to do your craft because you do it really well. And so I love any opportunity to pour into somebody. It's also a great opportunity just to have the fellowship.
Yeah.
So more so than showing anything, I'm just excited to get to hang out.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. And I think so. You guys know Jill and I met a while ago, you know, about a year ago. We've done a couple of fun things together, and it's just been really cool to like watch our friendship grow and to encourage each other through different seasons and like different seasons of, you know, growth in the garden and outside of the garden. And It's just really cool to actually get to be here and like give you a hug and be like, man, we're here.
I know, whenever she pulled up, we had this funny conversation, I guess. Can I say this?
Yeah.
Okay. So she was talking to her friend and she's like, what if it's like she's not for real? Like, you've never met. And that never really registered to me because we FaceTime every week. Like, we have weekly phone chats. And so it's like, oh, I never thought that like you weren't coming. But this is the first time we've actually met in person.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is real life. Okay, if there's one thing I've learned being here with Jill, it's that I need better equipment.
Well, and that Arkansas weather don't play. We have got a crazy storm of ruin.
Yeah, it's coming in hot.
It is. It was super hot, like 90 something degrees. We were out here earlier shooting a video for my channel, and like we were pouring sweat. Yeah. And then we ate dinner and I came back and like temperatures have dropped.
Oh yeah, it's like easily in like the high 60s now.
Oh yeah, the clouds are rolling. We definitely have storms brewing.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to stay out here long because I don't want to get caught in a tornado or whatever happens around here. But yeah, there was definitely like is this going to be a catfish moment? And actually, I didn't think that. One of my friends messaged me and was like, "Hey, are you sure?" I was like, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And I think for me, I'm kind of used to moments like this where like social media is so cool. You get to meet so many people that I'm like, how cool that now one of my really, really good friends from Tennessee is actually here. Like, I love the opportunity. I know social media sometimes can get sticky and sometimes people can get caught up in it, but there's so many wonderful opportunities that come from diving into community and not necessarily your community. I think that's something that's so important is the local community. If you guys, follow my channel, I have a huge passion towards that. But social media has brought such an abundant opportunity. Some of my best friends I have met through social media. And so I really value that aspect too. If maybe your own community doesn't have a lot of things that maybe you can get connected in, maybe get connected in those, maybe start those things. If not, really get engaged with social media. I mean, I'm so thankful that we met. Because now we are, really good friends. Yeah. We are, going to be embarking on some fun new adventures. Yeah. And so I'm just really fortunate for that.
Well, and I think that it offers a really unique opportunity because sometimes, even if you do find people who are like-minded in your area, sometimes they're really similar to you. And that's one of like the risks you come up against, right? Depending on your geographical location. Like there are so many other factors. And I think exploring some of those, opportunities, we get to challenge each other. We're very different. We come from completely different places in the country and also, like our backgrounds, everything is so different. And I think that that's an opportunity we never would have had. So
no, absolutely.
I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited y'all are here. I'm sorry that we,
No, it's okay. It's not raining yet. But we are definitely going to be shooting some more content. And I want to show you guys a little bit more of what Jill has going on here.
It's a lot.
I was telling them just a minute ago, it's one of those things where you can watch a garden online, you can like see it on social media, and like maybe you think to yourself, like, does it really look like that? Yeah. And then being here, I'm like, it's more beautiful than I would have thought based on YouTube or Instagram.
Yeah. It's so funny too because this is where I spend my time. This is where my heart goes to. Now the house probably wasn't that clean, but the garden looks good.
Everything was beautiful. She's paying me to say that.
It's true. That's not the money.
Well, Jill, I'm sure we're going to see you guys again very soon.
Yes.
And we're going to have lots of fun. So let's go put our kids to bed.
Yes. Bye, you guys.
Bye.